Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Clawler. On the last episode we unlocked new characters, so I was thinking that this time I might do a run with Starlet. And for Starlet's specialty, you start each turn with one dodge, you deal 50% less damage and you get one grace whenever you attack. And what does grace mean? Grace means that you deal 10% more damage, gets removed when taking damage from an enemy attack. Interesting. And at the start our deck contains the basic items, the daggers, the shields, and then there's also Disco Ball, which summons a Disco Ball for one turn. We'll have to see what that means, but yeah. And also a small sword. But let's just start the run. So first fight here, two enemies, and they both will attack me. Should I try to get the Disco Ball and see what it does? If I can manage to grab it. Okay, so now we have a Disco Ball. Reflects all attacks for one turn, adds one class shard into the claw machine when being attacked. Okay, so since the Disco Ball reflects all attacks, I think I can just go for all the damage that I can do. Now the Disco Ball is gone and there is class shards in the machine. You take 2 damage when collecting this item. Well, that's not nice. That's bad. I didn't want this. Well, that's what I have and that's what I have to play with. Okay, I will try to get some of these daggers. Maybe we can take the first enemy down. Yeah, first enemy down. If I just could get the big sword or small sword. Well, comparing to the daggers, it's big sword. Let's try to get that. Maybe it will actually finish the last enemy. No! 1 health! How? Okay, so now we need just 1 dagger and the enemy is down. Good, and now for the rewards. I think I will go for the sickle here. Yeah, that's good. Next battle, again, 2 enemies, but this time they won't attack me. I'll try to go for the sickle and the small sword. Great. Yeah, so these that have the swan looking picture are actually the grace stacks. Okay, good. There's a lot of daggers, I will try to go there. Well, we got 4 of those. Good, and the first enemy is actually dead. Here go for the daggers and the small sword. I don't think this is enough. Take the enemy down, but this surely is when I get just 1 dagger. Good, enemy dead. I might just reroll these and see what I get. Maybe I will get the Ring of Strength. Anyway, that's a class item, so that combines with the Disco Ball if that matters anyway. I don't know, but let's see. Here at the Perkomat, let's play. And we can choose between Berserker and Picky. Let's go for the Picky. Let's head to the Granny's room. Here we can try to go for the maximum amount of money. I think this would be it. Well, 2 piggy banks. And here we can choose a token. I think that since we have always 1 dodge when starting a round, I will go for the dodge token since this increases the chance to get items that interact with dodge. So maybe that would be good. Let's see if this helps us. And now it's a boss fight turn. Let's go here. There's a lot of daggers and swords. That was a good amount of damage. Here I should be able to get some daggers. Deal a little bit more damage. What's next? Let's go for the sickle and the daggers. The enemy will only attack once and we have the 1 dodge, so we don't lose our stacks of grace, even though we would take damage from him. But we don't. We have the dodge. What? But anyway, we will keep the stacks of grace because of the dodge. So all out attack it is. 1 small sword wasn't really the all-out attack I was looking for, but something. More attack here. And we also got the Disco Ball. That matters anyway. Let's go for the sickle. And we got just that. And that took care of the enemy since It was the only item we picked up and we have the picky perk. So it got doubled. I might here go for the maximum health. Something tells me that I want that. Let's go left here since there is some kind of reward room. Oh, perkomat it was. Yeah, that's what I meant. Again, 2 enemies, but this time the last enemy will attack me 3 times, so the 1 dodge we have isn't enough. Having 10 shield and the 1 dodge, however, should be enough to avoid taking damage. Let's go for the sickle. Oh yeah, the squid enemy inked the whole claw machine, so now I can see what is actually down there. This is the sickle. Well, I will just try to get that then. Good. That was enough to take down the first enemy. This is great. Now I want to avoid taking damage, so I will try to get some shields. Oh yeah, the enemy had stacks of inked, which does that all attacks have a 1% chance to miss. I believe that he had stacks of 40 and all of his attacks actually missed. That was great. But let's just see what we can get here. Just a couple shields. Fine. If we find some daggers here. Maybe. Well, there was one. Okay, this is bad. Now there's glass shards in the machine and I cannot really see where they are. Couple daggers. Not enough to take down the enemy. Yeah, the enemy just keeps missing. He has so much stacks of inked. Go for the small sword. And could we get the sickle here? Maybe. Just about. The enemy has once again 1 health. So let's just get the sickle here. No! What? Didn't even get that. Okay. So can I get a 1 dagger here? No. Okay. Interesting. So now can I get a 1 dagger? All I need is 1. And I got 3. Well, that definitely was enough to take down the enemy. It's actually 2 rare items, garden shears and a lucky sword. Garden shears attacks the nearest enemy for 3 damage and removes all stacks of spikes, deals 2 additional damage for each removed stack. And the lucky sword attacks the nearest enemy for 5 damage and has a lucky ability that then has a 10% chance to attack all enemies and deal 15 damage. I will go with the lucky sword. Let's see what we can get from the perkomat. Okay, so picking the dodge token earlier definitely helped me, since we can actually pick a dodgy perk, and each time you dodge an attack, deal 10 damage to the attacker, which sounds great since we already will always have that 1 dodge. So I will take that. Next fight has 3 enemies. Middle one will attack. I again have the dodge, so I don't have to worry about that. I will just try to get as many daggers and swords here. Already took down the first enemy. Could I try to go for the lucky sword? Here I will get it. I definitely didn't get it. The enemies will now do quite a lot of attacks, so some shields would definitely be useful. Only got 1 shield. That really isn't enough. Here's maybe 2 more. Yeah, we had enough shields to actually keep our stacks of grace. Let's just try to go here and see what we get. 1 shield. That's huge. That's huge. Will definitely save me. No, it won't. But let's see these daggers maybe. Let's just go here and see what we get. Some sword and shield. Maybe here. And the enemy died to the dodge perk we just got from the machine. Should we go for some like lucky build since we can actually pick here lucky stick? Let's try something with this. Here's a mystery room that has some Christmas theme. Let's see what we can get from this. I think here might be good. There. Then we have unlocked a Garbage Greg Christmas outfit. Okay, so now I can pick up to 3 rewards here. Forest Spirit Plus. The Forest Spirit Plus and the Spiky Stress Ball Plus doesn't sound very good. So I might just go for the sickle here. And on to the next fight. There's the lucky sword we could kinda maybe get. Let's try. Yeah, we got that. Let's see if it's lucky. Well, it definitely wasn't lucky. I am gonna need some shield if I want to avoid damage. Well, I will just do this. I still took 1 damage and lost the stacks of grace. But now we apparently got a free shield. Okay. Well, I take that. But I will go here with the claw. Maybe if I get the lucky sword, it will this time be lucky. Hope so. Well, it wasn't. But that's fine. The first enemy is dead. Let's go again for the lucky sword. This time it must be lucky. Wasn't. Is it ever lucky? I guess we just have to keep picking it up. Can here again go for the lucky sword and see if it's lucky this time. Well, it wasn't since the enemy had actually a dodge. And I guess it doesn't really matter because there's only 1 enemy. Fight done, and now we can pick a reward. Here's some rare dodge related item. Fortune cookie. Applies 1 random buff to yourself, has 30% chance to inflict you with poison. How is 30% chance to inflict myself with poison dodge related? I don't know, but let's get that. To the granny's room. We can just focus on the money here. There's 2 easy piggy banks. And then we can play the jackpot machine. And we won right away. Sponge. Can it stop rolling so I can read what it says? Stop. Stop rolling. Maybe I play more and read it sometime later. We won money. Okay. I'm not sure how much that was exactly, but definitely more than what we started with. And we won a purple prize. Toxic Bulwark. Increases block by 15, permanently increases amount by 3 if an enemy dies from poison while the item is inside the machine. Okay. And the sponge was attacks the nearest enemy for 5 damage, increases the damage by 5 each time the machine is filled with liquid. We don't really have a liquid build, so that's not really useful. But I unlocked a Mr. Boney character. Okay. Good. And also got quite a lot of money. Yes, that's great. How did we get the Mr. Boney second time? Do we have some kind of luck on our side, or what is happening? Twice in a row we got the same prize. But now we have 3 out of 3 items, so I guess I will have to leave if I don't want to gamble more for the money. I think I will take the Toxic Bulwark, and I don't think I need the other ones. So on to the next boss. Let's go for the sickle and maybe the cookie. Well, we didn't get the sickle. Let's see what we got from this. Let's see what we got from the cookie. Charge. Your attacks deal 1 additional damage for 1 turn. Okay. If I go here, I can get the sickle and the wand. Yeah, that's how I meant to do it. And here for the lucky sword. I don't think it was lucky since it did only 3 damage. Yeah, and if it's lucky it should do 15 damage. So I guess here. Here for the sickle and the wand. Here we can get more attack going. good that the enemy only attacks one time, so I don't have to worry about getting shields and stuff to protect myself. But I don't know if he will start attacking more than once at some point. If we don't manage to take him down. Well, now he is attacking 3 times. Just when I was saying about it. We have quite a lot of grey stacks, so if I just get a couple attack items, it should be enough. Yeah, definitely was. And for the rewards we can pick a perk. I will just reroll these, there's nothing I really want. Here would be another dodgy, so we would deal 20 damage to the attacker when we dodge an attack. Let's get that. So what do I want to upgrade in the blacksmith? Do I want to upgrade the fortune cookie? Yeah, I can do that. Maybe a sickle. Maybe actually both of the sickles. Let's upgrade the lucky sword and also the lucky stick. I kept talking about the wand or something, but it was just a stick. But yeah, I meant the lucky stick when I was talking about the wand. I don't think I want to upgrade any more items. I will go to this shredder room and actually get rid of a couple of these shields, because we have quite a many of those, like so. So here was a hard battle, 3 enemies. Should I start with the fortune cookie? Maybe that's a good thing. We actually managed to get a bomb from it, which will deal 30 damage to all enemies in 3 turns. Just go here. Didn't get 2 shields, unfortunate. We will take a little hit here. We can again try to go for the fortune cookie. If we can. Yeah, we got it. And what did you get this time? Vampire fangs. Heal 1 health after each attack and another bomb. Now there's also a bomb on the enemy side. Why do they get 50 damage and I get only 30? That's not fair. But yeah, I don't know if we can do this in 2 turns so it wouldn't take damage from the bomb. We can hope so. I get the disco ball here. Just so I avoid damage. And here we go again for the fortune cookie. Yeah. We also got one of those glass shards. This time we got poisonous attacks and eagle eye. We get 2 shields here. We can avoid taking damage. Or at least most of the damage, since the bomb actually exploded at the back. Again, time for the fortune cookie. For some reason this has turned into a fortune cookie run, but whatever, we can do that. Next rewards, there would be a smoke bomb that will give me 1 more dodge. I think that would be kinda good, since we have the perks that will deal damage to the attackers when I dodge their attacks. So I will get that. Here in the mystery room we have this fish tank. Fish is in the way. There I got the box, and inside the box is Popsicle. Heals you for 10 health but applies 5 frost to yourself. We wanna get that. We don't really have any other healing items, so I guess so. If I just get this 1 back here, we will have to get at least 1 of those spike balls, but well, we got 2. It's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think I can get this without taking a lot of damage. I didn't even get it and I took a lot of damage. Now I kinda have to get it, since I already took that amount of damage. Yeah, what's a little more damage when we get the reward? So definitely want to take the deep cuts. Deals 1 damage to a random enemy each time an item is added to the machine after the first turn. I guess there's no harm in taking the junk jet, so let's just get that too. Next battle, what do we wanna get? Could we maybe get the lucky sword and have it be lucky for once? Didn't get it. Now we have to get it. And we did. It wasn't lucky. Here we can just try to go for some swords and maybe get 1 shield. Good. That will protect me from taking damage. And if I get the golden sickle here. Well, I didn't get that. Okay. Next turn then. Here the lucky sword. Now it has to be lucky. I guess it was lucky. It did 13 damage. And since our base damage is reduced, I think it was lucky. Hard to say, but I believe so. Let's reroll these. There would be another lucky item. I think I will do another reroll. And another reroll. Nothing really that good. I just wanna skip these. I will do another reroll. All of our money gone. There's another lucky stick. Take the lucky stick into the granny's room, and I think I want to focus on health this time. Here we might be able to get at least 3 bottles of health. Only 2. Well, better than nothing. Token room. What do I wanna get? More dodge tokens? Yeah, full on dodge build. And here we have the boss, Wallbrat the Bluebarian. First I wanna go for the fortune cookie. It gave me eagle eye, which isn't really that useful. Let's see what we get here. Couple swords and a shield. Let's go again for the fortune cookie. We got the lucky sword. Let's see if it's lucky. Might have been. It did 8 damage. Oh, the base damage is actually 10, so I don't think it was lucky. And the lucky damage is 30, so yeah, definitely wasn't lucky. Here the sickle and the stick. Fortune cookie. Again. It's actually doubled. So what do we have now? Tantrum, Gauntlet, Vampire Fangs, Poisonous Attacks. Okay, let's go here for sickle. And we got a 1 dagger. Do I go for another fortune cookie? Yeah. Only thing that I'm getting here is the fortune cookies. And we unlocked a new character, Toxic Carl, and also took down the boss. Well, that was a good one. We did huge damage on the last grab. We want any of these. Maybe I will try to reroll. Catsuit. Retain up to 1 dodge between turns. Does this actually stack the dodges? We get a new dodge if we don't spend the other dodge. I guess only way to find out is to take it and see. Next fight. 2 enemies only. First one will attack, but that's not the worry. Let's try to go here for the damage. Almost even took down the first enemy, and I can just go here. Okay, so now we at least have 2 dodges, so I guess it will stack them. Well, that's good to know. Let's try to get 2 sickles here. Well, didn't get either of those. Let's try that again. This time I'm more successful. Yeah, well, 1 at least. And the fight is done. We'll do a reroll here. There would be another popsicle, but I don't really need that. Lucky potion for my lucky build. It hasn't turned out to be that lucky after all. Another reroll maybe. And there's really nothing that good. I will just skip. Now the fortune cookie is here, so we can grab that. If we manage to grab that, but I don't. Let's try again. No. Can we go for the fortune cookie now? Yeah, we got it. That gave us bomb and eagle eye. I will try to go for the smoke bomb. Maybe I get it. Good, the first enemy is down. Again, go for the fortune cookie. Now we have icy attacks and another bomb. I think I will just try to go here for the full attack. Yeah, that was enough to take down the last enemy. Dark Sword. Deals 25 damage to the nearest enemy. Lose 2 health for each item that gets picked up in the same turn. Do we want to get that? Yeah, we can try to pick it up separately so that it gets doubled when I only pick that up. Couple gambling rooms here. So let's see. Is this run somehow lucky in the gambling, since this is the 3rd time that we got this reward? What? What is happening? And also the money, our money is flying up. Okay, Vampire Fangs, that's good. Another perk. dodgy. That's huge. We already have 2 of those, so third one will fit in just well. And last we got the water bottle. I will take the perks, but I won't take the water bottle. Here we can spin the wheel. Double-bladed sword. I won't take that. Blacksmith. Here we can upgrade something. Should we maybe upgrade the smoke bomb and the dark sword? Maybe I can also upgrade the lucky stick. Yeah, maybe that's enough. Here's one more gambling room. Why is there so many gambling rooms where our gambling luck has been pretty good this run? Now we just seem to be losing. Yeah, didn't get anything from this. We get 2 boxes here. No, the one jumped away right as I was going down. Elina's cat carrier. Don't really know if I want to take that. Granny's room, we are missing a little bit of health, so we can just grab 2 healths and maybe some money. That would be great. And that we did. Next boss, we have here the Motilda. Let's go for the fortune cookie. Unfortunately, we got picked up the dark sword as well, so we lost a little bit of health. Let's just go all out attack here. Now the boss will reflect my attack, so it's not that good idea to attack him. I just grab the cookie. Maybe. Yeah, I got it. Okay, maybe I will just kinda skip this turn. Boss will anyway take damage. Maybe here I could try to get only the dark sword. And that's what I got. It gets doubled, so it should do huge damage. 40 and 70. That's good. Let's go here for the swords and sickles. Here I can go again for the dark sword. And this is the boss's end. Let's take more of this cat suet since it actually retains them and stacks them. Right away go for the fortune cookie. And then we can go all out attack here. Okay, so now the enemies are protected and will only take 1 damage from each attack. Each one of the enemies will attack me, but I already have 3 dodges, so don't have to worry about that. Yeah, the enemies took a lot more damage from the dodgy perk than from my attacks. Again for the fortune cookie. I don't even know why I'm going so hard with the fortune cookie. I should just attack the enemies. Let's get these attack items here. This should be end of the fight. And it is. Do a reroll. Another one. Should we get the whetstone? That might be useful with the swords and daggers. And for the perkamat we can pick between hard hits and pincushion. I will take the hard hits. 3 enemies on the next fight. Unfortunately the smoke bomb is at the bottom there. Try to go for a couple shields maybe. I might be able to get the smoke bomb. So I don't take damage. The enemies take a lot of damage. Just for the attack here. Reroll these. There would be another healing item. I might just take that. Here we could upgrade something. Maybe I will upgrade this sword. And here I am at the next boss, Gubert. Just focus on attacking him. And do even more attacks. The one stick. Pick all of these attack items here. Well, at least 4 of those. Maybe fortune cookie and daggers will do something. Now the enemies will attack quite a lot of times. If I manage to get the smoke bomb, I think I'm good. Yeah, Yeah, I already have 5 dodges, so I am good. Just for the attack then. I'm careful here, I might get the dark sword and only the dark sword. No, the sickle came in and also it pushed the strength ring down. The boss is dead anyway. I will just get the magic mirror. The first item each turn is used twice, so that's good. There was also Granny's room, so I can just try to get some coins. L1 piggy bank. And more gambling. Right away we won something. The battery. And also one perk. Lost all my money though, but at least we got something. Noxious cape. There's no harm in getting that, so I will take it. Well, that was a simple fight, but hey, we can pick a rewards. Smoke bomb would definitely be good, but should we see if there's something else? Well, there wasn't anything good. Another reroll. Won't let. Just because if it's pink, I will get that. Another easy quick fight there. Reroll the rewards. Nothing good. I don't think there's anything that good. I will just skip these. Next boss, Frosty. We try to start with the dark sword. Just by the tip. No, it fell down. Do I try that again? No, I got so many items. Took 13 damage myself and also from the boss. Not great. Let's see what we can do here. Good damage. What will the fortune cookie give me? I didn't even get that, so who knows? And now for the fortune cookie. No, okay, whatever. Let's just attack the enemy. Some more attacks here. Good damage. And maybe if I get these. Only 25 health left, so a couple attack items should do the trick. Good. I think I have so many cat suits already that I won't even be getting that many dodges. Yeah, I have already 2 cat suits, so reroll it is. Well, there's another dodgy. I will take that. Took a couple of hits there, but that's fine. Let's go for more attack. I got nothing from that. Okay, how is that even possible? Well, let's try again. And the fight is done. Reroll the rewards. Poison flask. Well, I have something poisonous, so maybe that might be good. Not a fight. Let's just go for attacks. And for the fortune cookie. Let's try to attack. A little bit of damage and the enemy is dead. Both of them are good. I will actually skip the rewards here. Let's see what we get. Sickle a couple times. Good damage. No, unfortunately the smoke bomb wasn't the first to go in, so the poison didn't get doubled on the enemies. Is it possible to get the dark sword here? No. Unfortunately it wasn't. Just go there. getting anything should be enough to take down the enemy. And it is. Diamond splits a slingshot rock into 2 rocks. We don't have the slingshot, so that's pretty useless. Another fortune cookie. Maybe no. Holy water. It's pink, so I will take it next fight. Let's try to attack. Even more attacks here. I think I need the smoke bomb. Yeah, that will definitely dodge all the attacks. One attack item should do enough damage to take down the last enemy. And we also apparently unlocked Anne Bunny. We got Pearl. However, it has no effect, and I believe that it would need to be upgraded to have an effect. I'll just skip. Let's go for the boss. If I'm lucky, I might get the dark sword. No, get rid of the popsicle. No. No, it would have been so good if it was only the dark sword. Some goddamn popsicle need to be there. Now the boss will attack me 3 times, so the smoke bomb will be useful. Maybe now the dark sword. Only the dark sword. Yeah, that's good. We do another only the dark sword. Yeah, and it actually gets tripled. It's huge. So here something. Let's go just there. Maybe get the fortune cookie. And the boss actually died. Okay, that was good. The boss died to the dodges we have, and because the dodges did damage to him when we dodged his attacks. So that was good run. I guess we were very lucky, as the Starlet's lucky paw here says. I think we won the jackpot like 3 times this run. Or what? Yeah. Anyway, I think that was a super good run. We were so lucky, at least with the gambling. Not so much with the lucky items, I don't think. But yeah, thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed, maybe leave a like. And I will see you next time. Bye.